IELTS Speaking, Hobby and Questions Part 2. We traveled overland to Delhi and then flew on to Singapore. By road or rail? The voyage from England to India used to take 6 months. A long journey by sea. We decided to go cruising in the Mediterranean. To travel by sea, visiting a number of places as a holiday. We take/get/catch the train/bus to Leeds and then got a bus to where she lives. To travel to a place by train, bus, plane. We headed for/made for, informal, the town center. To travel towards somewhere. We stopped off in Paris en route to Nice. On the way to somewhere. The travel agent suggested some changes to my itinerary. A plan of a journey, route, etc. One of the most famous landmarks in London is Nelson's Column. An object, especially a building, that can be seen from a distance. We had been on the move for 24 hours and were absolutely exhausted. To be traveling. We made a stopover at Frankfurt on the way to Tokyo. A short stop on a journey. I'm learning Spanish, just for fun. You do something for enjoyment and pleasure. I think I get more pleasure out of doing my garden than anything else. The feeling of being happy. Let your hair down, informal, for once. To allow yourself to enjoy something freely, without worrying about what other people think. We had the time of our lives. To enjoy something very much. There isn't much entertainment for young people in this town. Things to do that interest and amuse people. I had a great time last night. To get pleasure from doing something. I have to amuse myself for a few hours while I waited for her to arrive. To keep yourself entertained. Hobby questions. What do you like doing in your spare time? What do you like doing in your spare time? Have you got a hobby? If so, what is it? Is it an expensive hobby in your country? What do teenagers like doing in your country? What hobbies are usually expensive in your country? How much time do you spend on your hobby? Is your hobby a common hobby in your country? How much time do you spend on your hobby? Have you ever been abroad? Are there any countries you would like to visit? Are there any countries you would like to visit? What do you find interesting/difficult about traveling? What is your preferred method of travel? Who would you like most to go on holiday with? What was the best/worst holiday you've ever had? How would you like to travel around? Are there any games/sports that you watch but don't play/do? Are there any games/sports that you watch but don't play/do? What games/sports are you good at? Are there any activities that you hate? Why? What games are not played much in your country? Which sport is the most popular in your country? Which sport is the most dangerous in your opinion? Which game or sport requires the most strength? Which sport has the biggest crowds in your country? Would you prefer to go to the cinema or theater? How often do you go to the cinema? Would you like to be an actor/actress? Why? Do you like watching TV? What's your favorite newspaper/magazine? What do most people do at weekends in your country? What do most people do at weekends in your country? Is there anything about flying that frightens or worries you? Is there anything about flying that frightens or worries you? Why do most people go to seaside resorts? Have you ever been in a boat when the sea was rough? Were you seasick? Imagine you are on holiday. Would you prefer to eat in a restaurant or have a picnic in the open air? Why? Would you prefer to stay in a hotel or rent an apartment? Would you prefer somewhere quite lively, or somewhere quiet? Why? Would you prefer to stay in one place, or would you rather go to different places? Are there any special places you like to go when you go out? What indoor activities do you enjoy? Do you watch much television? What do you like to watch on TV? Do you like traveling? What interesting places have you visited? What method of transport do you use most and why?